Welcome back to AutoCraft, where Fabageg has answered the call and built a tower to rival ours. And it makes our tower look quite small. But don't worry, we're okay with that. I love the look of it, by the way. As much as we're competing against them, I will point out that their tower is empty. Ours is not. But it looks beautiful. I really love it. So, great job, Fabageg, and welcome to episode 26. Funny how things changed from a world tour episode, where I showed off the entire shopping district, to now suddenly there's a massive tower over there. So, we're first off going to start here, because I added a few new things. So, I added rails per request from a couple of the server members. Lego, your rails are here, and I think he actually already noticed. Yep. And he has started buying them, which is beautiful. And we're actually going to stop over here as well, because Alex came in and added some golden carrots, which is perfect. And I am going to add in some chests for sale as well. So fill in this last slot here. Bam. We got a full little wall there now. So yeah, we're filling up each of the floors. Alex and I actually have been chatting, and we might get to it this episode, but we think we're going to expand upwards. So that was always the plan. We just didn't want to have an empty tower. You know what I mean? I'm not going to name any names, but, you know, I'm just kidding. I know they have plans for it, but it is nice right now while it's empty to call them out for it. So yeah, almost all the floors are getting filled up. Iron actually on a live stream also added a record shop. So AutoCrafters, come over here, buy all your records, because he grinded all these out, including a ridiculous amount of pig step. So from there, let's talk about another thing at the shopping district. Not the heads, even though that's what I'm kind of looking at, but prismatic pants. So I chatted with Clumsy, actually earlier today, about the end for prismatic pants, and it is about to be the end. And what I want to do is I want to kind of make a little bit of a change to prismatic pants, and the reason that I chatted with him about it was because I wanted his approval. So what I'm going to do is I am going to make a quick change. If you know what's in my inventory, maybe you know what's to come. Get out of here, flower. I'll see you guys soon. Let me place the block. Oh, you just get right in my face. That didn't work like I wanted it to. I wanted you to be outside the stone. Hello. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't help it. So, yeah, I'll just bring you back right here. And just like that, we're done. So we're just going to leave that there. We're not really going to talk about what we did. But, just know there's a possibility that you could get purple out of the game now. So if you like purple, like me, you should come press the button. Speaking of purple pants, we have one more thing to do with purple pant, which I left behind. Gosh dang it. All right. I'll bring it back in a second. Silly mistakes. All right, some of you might recognize Splash's giant ship that she's been working on. And we are going to set up a little message for Splashes, because one of the things that I didn't realize was that Splashes had actually messaged me about potentially getting purple pants with me. So I don't want Splashes to have just any purple pants. I want Splashes to have Splashes special purple pants. Because she gets her own little special pair. She doesn't just have to go press the button like any other old soul. And also this makes up for me being a super jerk and not including her. So splashes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to when this book is filled out. This book right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you a compass here that leads to this lodestone where you will find your special purple pants. Good luck. And we're back with... Hello? Okay. I was like, I can't move. With the final product. So as you can see, there is a compass pointing towards a lodestone for Splashes to read the book and go find the special pair of purple pants that I have created for her. So another thing that I just realized is we have a new server member, Sith Lord Brit, who I believe is currently somewhere about in the shopping district. Here she is in her natural environment. New server member. And here we are back at the base, and the first thing that we need to talk about is Roger. Look how sweet his little face is, just looking at us. But anyways, we need to discuss this because Mechanic has left us a book, and we need to go ahead and read this. So, dear boss, I think I can speak for Roger and say thank you. Roger finally has a safe place to stay forever. His forever home. Oh. To stay forever. His forever home. As I moved Roger over here, some bees from Jason Train's honey hive saw us moving and decided to tag along. I didn't think you'd mind keeping them as well. They all have names, so be sure to sneak in and meet them. 6 bees. I really enjoyed this project, and I hope you like how it turned out. My feelings will not be hurt if you decide to change anything. Roger also had a few honey items left over that he wanted to give you, so please enjoy these gifts. If you need any help with your honey production plans, please feel free to ask. I'm more than willing to help. The Mechanic. Still thinking about what to put on the other side. We'll get it done, though. So, and that's because I asked him about that side, but I think I've already come up with a plan for that side. And we're not doing that in this episode. But look at all these things that Mechanic gave us, or Roger/Mechanic gave us. Honestly, super nice. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to put all this stuff away, and then I need to wow, I can't speak. And then I need to gather some resources. And once I get those resources up, we're actually going to hop right into a time lapse with Alex on building the next expansion for Top Tower. So, Alex, I'm on my way. Let's see if I just get closer. Oh, no, it's glass. I need solid. Here we go. There we go. Alex, I'm on my way. Okay, that was too close. So let's just jump right into the time lapse because we're going to jump into it right from here. See you guys on the other side.
Okay, we're done with the time lapse. The expansion on Top Tower is complete, minus decorations and moving stuff around. But I got Boss here with me, who obviously helped, as you saw from the time lapse. And I hope you liked it.
Baby.
Oh, baby. So now we're actually going to head straight over to his base, and we're going to check out that tree farm that I showed y'all earlier. He's going to explain how to use it, and then I'll come back here to explain how everything's going to work here in the tower. So let's do it, I guess.
Yeah, to the tree farm. All right, Alex, welcome over to my unfinished base. As you well know, with my farms in the sky, the tree farm is up there. So let's go ahead and make our way to the top. And I'll show you how
Making
to
our
use
way
this
downtown.
bad boy. So
Sorry to sing over you.
Oops.
Go ahead. Yeet. Oh, okay.
This right here is the main platform. So this is where you stand. This is where you AFK. So the first thing that we need to do, though, and there's no easy way to get there, you have to use a rocket, is we have to check bone meal levels to make sure that the farm will actually work. So right here, there's some chests.
Oh.
And in these chests, you can see that one's empty. That one's empty. So we got about almost 2 double chests worth, plus all the hopper lines are filled and all of that. So that's plenty to show you how to use it. So what we're going to do is actually go back to the main platform level because that's where everything happens.
You sound like you're a flight attendant and giving me directions.
That's actually exactly what I wanted to sound like.
So you said I stand here or over here?
Nope, you'll stand right here, basically where you can see this dirt right here.
Uh-huh.
And so what you do is you choose your saplings.
Okay.
So for the example, I'll use spruce because that's the wood that I use most. Mm-hmm. And then what we're going to do is from right here, you can actually reach that lever that's between those 2 sea lanterns.
Got it.
You're going to turn on the lever, and then you're going to hold right-click right here. And as soon as the tree grows, it gets pushed. The saplings all get shot back directly into my inventory from the dropper to my left. And it just will continue doing this as long as I have saplings and bone meal. If I run out of either one, it will stop. Now the one thing I will tell you, and the most important reason why you have to be taught how to use this, is when you're done, let go of right click, wait a few seconds, and then turn off the lever. And what that should prevent is the...
Okay, so you're going to take care of fixing this, and then I'm going to head over to the shopping district, and I'm going to show off the tower a bit. I trust that you'll fix this, so when I come back to AFK, I'll be able to hopefully handle this thing without breaking it again.
Yeah, hopefully. Clearly, I don't even know how to handle it, so we'll see.
Yeah, okay. Well, it was good of you to show me. I appreciate that, and I'll make sure to, if I do break it, I'll let you know.
Oh, yeah, please do.
All right, man. I'll see you.
All right, late. You know, sometimes things just don't really go according to plan. And that last segment with Alex was supposed to go off without my TNT duper exploding on itself. Again. But, you know, things happen. We fixed it. Now you can see it's up there. It's ready to go. There's some things missing because I figured out that the issue that the TNT duper was having, the reason it kept blowing itself up was because the little gate system that I had to time the TNT, which doesn't really matter because that block is there, was malfunctioning. Basically, when you're on a server, sometimes there is some lag and the delay would not open the gate, which is why it would go boom. So now, I believe officially this should work. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it with oak because I've been doing spruce. That way you can see it's kind of a full brand new test. And let's see how this works out. And what a beautiful sight that was. So it's working. The only thing that I'm curious about currently is that top row. Sometimes it doesn't blow up because of how low the TNT is. I tried raising the TNT up one single block. It didn't really work that well. So I'm curious if I can just dupe 2 TNT at once. And this is maybe something I'll play with in a creative world before I try to implement on the server. But maybe have a second TNT duper that's on that side, right, that has a block that's a little bit higher up. And then they alternate. This one drops, boom. Then that one drops, boom. You know what I mean. So but I'll play with it. I think it should be fine for now. It hasn't got stuck yet from that top block getting too long. So as long as it continues to not get stuck, I think we'll be fine. But we'll see. I'm just glad that it's working again. And don't tell anybody, but while I was repairing this, I built it wrong and blew it up again. So I was a little bit infuriated on the fact that I have now blown up my TNT duper 3 times, and twice now have blown up the entire timing system for the TNT. It's a little bit frustrating. I actually streamed the next part of the episode on Twitch at twitch.tv/WeastSideBoss. We've done it. We've completed the interior of the sugarcane farm. Now it's time to show it off. Are you ready? Bam! Look at this place. We got our shulker box loader hidden in the middle. The sugarcane just kind of comes and falls down this little shaft. Oh, look, like that, a little shaft. And then it gets put into shulker boxes and fills them up. So as you can see, we've already collected 9 shulkers of sugarcane, which is plenty. I actually did this entire build on stream, and now I'm here showing it off, you know? So if you're not following me on Twitch, twitch.tv/WeastSideBoss. WeastSideBoss. WEAST. Just make sure you go follow the right one. We got some sugar canes in the walls just to decorate, showing what kind of farm this is. And yeah, I was quite happy with how this turned out and how it's working out. So that's where I put in my shulkers, by the way. Shulkers go in, shulkers come out. So it'll just keep working as long as we're in the area. And every single one of these has a bedroom. So I had to put in a bedroom at the very back. But yeah, if you have any tips on this, or if you don't like something, or you want to see more of something, or maybe I could change it, let me know. Let me know what you see, because as of right now, I'm quite happy with this. And we got to go do one more thing before we call this an episode, and that is to return to Top Tower and talk about the expansion that we just did. So I'll head over there now. I'll bring you guys back at Top Tower. Let's talk about the expansion and then end the episode. Look at this beauty of a tower. So we moved up the top logo. If you didn't see that in the, what is it called? Timelapse. Wow. Can't speak today. If you didn't see that in the time-lapse, we moved the top logo to the top of the building because it makes the most sense. And then we put the little TT logo down there. So, but what I want to talk about, and the reason why we came back here, is we now have 3 empty floors. And I told you when we first built this, and I'll tell you again, the top tower is a mega shop, right? We sell all sorts of things in here. We have plans for every single level that we create. And all of this was planned ahead of time, which is why when we first built it, we only did 3 floors. So this floor right here is going to be more of like an open style floor, obviously, with the difference in the build. But we're going to have maybe a tree or two, a sitting area, and we're going to sell a couple specific things on this floor. So, but it is going to be a lot of decoration just to make the tower look really, really good. On the floor above us, I'm not going to tell you what's going to go on that floor, but I will tell you that we have plans to add at least 3 new products into that floor specifically. And it might take a while, but we're going to add them. On this floor here, this is going to become the new bookshop, right? So bookshop is called Books Above. So we want to make sure that the books are above everything else. And for some reason, I feel like their tower is much closer when I'm up here. But anyways, the books will go here, the tools, the armor, all of that will all be sold on this level. So that way it's kind of a one-stop shop to enchant your gear and get it going. So that means, and the question that will generally be asked is, what's going to happen to this level? Well, this level is going to be open to other items that Alex and I decide to sell here, which we already have plans for, but again, I don't want to ruin it all. I kind of like to add things as I go. And yeah, one of the other big things that I will tell you is yesterday when I collected the diamonds from the things that I help manage within the shop, we got 74 diamonds per person. So 74 times 4 works out to a lot of diamonds. Quick maths would be 280 plus 16, so 296 diamonds in the last, 3 days since I've checked the shop. It's pretty insane. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed the episode. I definitely did. We did a lot of stuff that needed to get done. Let's talk really quick about next week's episode, because next week we are going to start progress on our base area, right? I'm not talking about the mega base tower that we've been working on, but I'm talking about all the villagers and the giant circle that we have planned. So we're probably going to start off with a big cleanup session, right? There's a lot of ground that I still have to pick up over there, and I may or may not use TNT. I have plans for all of the items, which is why I like to collect them. But yeah, make sure that you tune in next week for that, and we can get that project started. Otherwise, I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all those fun things, and I will catch you guys next week. Bye! Bye! Sorry if that was really loud. I severely and sincerely apologize. Severely apologize. I think I like sincerely better. Sincerely apologize. Bye, guys.